Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding some room at the 25.
I can't believe he got away with that.
Before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
That should have been a big hit. Jesus Christ. He threw it so freaking slow. I tried to time it.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. They bring him down, but the
just got to make the play.
Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Should have dove instead of doing his big.
Looks to the left.
Quick snap.
Caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. You come out in the playoff game for no
quick snap got me.
signs of a loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah,
that's
no
right.
jitters at all. After the
Should have been a pick 6.
Then
we had a drag that I read is just a little slow on the response.
They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So if he's just going to be RPO heavy like that, oh, man, what in the world? Catch the ball, baby. We should be all right.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason.
Cornerback backed up off the corner route a little late.
Offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Ooh, shoot. That was a bad pass. Looked like he was carrying.
It has been a tough first half in this
on the dig.
This offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Here's a wide open receiver complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Caught for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, we got my guard missed the block right there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
And it's good.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Stalled out at the end there.
He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick.
I didn't really like that play call,
Start the 25.
but I figured, hey, we'll try it.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Oh.
They tackle him at the 30.
Gave me the inside.
Nice play there.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job, give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller and allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Okay, so he's RPO happy.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person who's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And in first down, they go right.
Oh, man. Man, right behind.
The line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll hand it off. And this one
Good
goes
stuff, 4-3.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a
I think we're up to 6 RPOs. And second drive. Jesus Christ.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Oh, the jet sweep.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out.
Come on, man.
Play from the start. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. Offense stops the clock with their
How do y'all
second
not
timeout
land
by
on
strategy.
that?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Field goal try, no good. After that miss is still a 4-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, you see what they can get here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Come on, right
They
tackle.
tackle him behind the line. A
Got
loss
to
of
do better than that, baby.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Virginia.
That's the same right in.
Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play.
Yep.
Any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception.
Man, safety was wide over there.
Found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school.
I had the post route if he put it on the rope. If he floated it, probably would have been a pick down the field.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over.
Okay.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh my God, wrong button. That's the second time today I've ran a similar play and hit the wrong button. Ooh-wee. Today is not the day. Jesus Christ. It always throws me off completely when it happens too, because I'm not expecting it.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception or maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Caught quickly, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, and the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of...
Oh, man. I knew I threw that late.
Here at the 20, breaking through defenders.
I knew I threw that late.
Game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back.
I started to throw
just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Started to throw the rail route, but
and they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him
Dang
behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
fully expecting to see an RPO.
Offense facing second and goal.
Told you. Oh, man, I was there.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's
Man,
about.
I was there.
And the head coach will decide to
I
accept
had that.
the penalty and take the yardage. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
That's a shame. I hit R3 like 5 times.
Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
These was in the end zone, just stood there. It's going to be a tough comeback.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Everybody's dropping heavy.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He pulls in the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Ball snagged for a completion.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
All right, let's get a stop here.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly.
Thank you.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but pick to set up the offense at the 35.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to
53.
do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Y'all got to block somebody.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again.
Come on, fellas.
The defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Catch made on the left side.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, and a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is hauled in. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket.
I was nervous about that throw. I didn't know if he was going to throw a bad throw or the cornerback get a super jump. And I didn't hit L1 like I wanted to hit.
Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head, turn it around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to make a play here. Fighting off the
Better
tackle.
not let him break.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And
all we got to do is stop the run off of these RPOs that are on repeat.
The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Texas State offense back on the field now. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense finally brings it down.
First down, fellas.
Nice chunk play.
Good first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver as a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. they were able to pave the way for the first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Linebacker shifting around now. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind.
Someone told me not to run that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
I'd already hit hurry up and didn't want to burn the timeout. If it was first quarter, I would have burned it. I didn't want to run the same play on repeat.
We go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Texas State. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT puts him up 3.
All right, now let's get a stop.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick, the very first play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense reacts quickly. A very short.
Hold on 1 second. Can't be flipping the play and quick snapping, man. Maybe he's making some changes on his side or something.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Good play, good play. He got a fast. Oh, bull number 2. Okay.
Fly to the football as a group. That's
number 2 gets in the game.
Quarterback little
keep
unsure
an eye out for him.
keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Come on.
The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Hokies have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it.
I didn't switch because they give you a bad animation. And then he don't even animate. That's stupid. He had perfect position too. What the heck? He's just gonna keep running. Bro, come on. Ah, this game be getting me sometimes, man. Like you don't switch because bad things happen. You do switch, bad things happen.
Comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
They can just hold that dude down.
Now it's 2nd down.
It'll be all right.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Running back with the football. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Fourth quarter. Hold up and fold.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
That dude there is nasty.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Texas State. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Man, Chris, this throw does give him the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives him a lead here late in this game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Getting him to kick it to the side.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Handoff in a single back formation. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes the handoff, heads to
caught
the
inside.
right. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The Hokies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short.
Safeties, where are you?
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hokies. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the
took off.
All you got to do is get the ball
play
in
call.
his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Fresh to see some variation.
And good. The lead is
Doing probably the same 5 plays all game.
kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to
that dude named Dog? Is that what it was?
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play.
I see you up there, X. I didn't trust it. You were running too flat.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Defensive lineman in coverage ain't going to throw that.
He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket.
He blew that up.
Out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up first down.
Well, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Texas State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Jose Hodges.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the fourth quarter to get them the lead.
Oh, shoot.
I
was scratching my leg, had one hand on the controller, wasted a freaking timeout. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's going to come back to bite me. Hand slipped off the button trying to hit square. God, dog.
Tech offense is back out on the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short game.
I hate that, man. I really hate
that. Jet sweep motion like that, it really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They set up at 3rd and 4. Handoff to the back. They make
Good
this
play.
Just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th
play.
down and inches to go. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Good enough for a fresh set of
Quick
downs.
snapping, man. Let the defense get set, bro.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a run to the left. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down play coming up. We'll give it to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move.
Thank you.
And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. The offense of the football to the 32.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that three-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Didn't quite get the
should have just snapped it.
It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice
throw
downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's
He'll come back.
survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as
Heck
this
of a
team
comeback.
continues to win football games. But
Gave him 2 pick sixes, basically. One of them he got tackled like on the 1, but scored not long after that. So made it tough on myself. That right there was just crazy. We'll let these play out. I think that's one of them. Oh, no. I think that was the seam route he threw. Great call, because that was variation. He wasn't varying his play calling much at all at first. It was all repeat. 11 attempts total, and I guarantee you 7 were RPOs. Maybe 6. He didn't throw them all the time, but he ran them a bunch. 31 and 36, boy, that boy was hunting completions. 2 of them was interceptions too. 86%. Running game worked a little bit. I ended up running with the quarterback a lot more than I expected, but I had to try to keep him honest there. Bruce got a 1, maybe 2 jet sweeps here. So I'm not too concerned about the distribution there. It was pretty good distribution. I like it. But Ricci got him a touchdown. Scaife got him 1. And Matlock gave up no sacks with 36 passes. Ooh-wee. That's not bad. Kendrick, excuse me, and Whitehart. Okay, safety. Leading 5 tackles for a loss. 1 sack total. 2 interceptions. This one was alert right at the end of the game. Ibrahim was. Crucial one. Ended the game. No pass deflections. Had 1 forced fumble. Did not recover. No tutties. Let me see. He had, I think we tackled him right at the end. I don't think he had 2 defensive tutties, but one of them was like right. Yeah, he had just 1. One of them was like right there though. All right, we live to fight another day, man. A 21-3 score. Come back to win 38-35. That's a 35-14 swing there. I'll take it. Made it a little closer than it needed to be. Is it Orange Bowl? Let's see. So who's up next? Taco or Stone Cold? And then Texas Tech, Maryland is going to play Air Force. Ooh, Hen barely won. 14-17. All right, so it should be for sure users here on out. For sure. And let me see. Did I play Taco already? I did not. I played Maryland. Okay. I knew it was one of the brothers I played. Okay. All right, we'll see where we go from there. Let's see who Taco lost to. Lost to Maryland by 7. Ooh, close one. So that's his only loss. And then Stone Cold we played already. I know we won that one, but I think he has 2 losses on me. On the year. Nope. West Virginia. Arsenio. And Taco. Oh, so he already played Taco recently in the conference championship. Okay, so if everything goes the same, then it'll be me versus Taco and Maryland or Texas Tech versus Hen. So I think unless I win, I think we for sure will have another champion. I don't think anybody else but me has won one. Maybe Hen may have, but we'll see. But anyway, appreciate y'all joining. Catch you